Hey guys, I'm gonna have a I'm sorry, I should start with the date. Today is May 5th, 2013. It is Sunday. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize because I'm whispering. James is downstairs watching TV, and I don't want him to hear me. Okay. So today is cycle day 21. Today is cycle day 21. I'm going to go through my cycle days with you. So, Monday, April 29th was cycle day 15. And I started writing stuff down because I realized some things were going on that normally wouldn't. Cycle day 15, I had some cramping and a backache. April 30th was cycle day 16, and I had cramping and loss of appetite. I've lost about 10 pounds in the past week because food just doesn't sound good to me. On cycle day 17, which was May 1st, that's when things started to pick up, and that's when I actually started paying more closer attention to things that was going on with my body. When I brushed my teeth in the morning, my gums started to bleed. I was really tired this day. Like, I can't even tell you, I was so tired on Wednesday. I was moody and emotional. I think I cried at a commercial or a movie or something. I was nauseated. Came and went. Wasn't anything real bad or anything like that. I had a pain in my neck. I probably just slept on it wrong or something, but I was just writing down everything. That night I made sloppy joes and macaroni and cheese because that's usually something that I make when James isn't home and I'm just eating by myself. It's something quick and easy. And I've always really liked sloppy joes. And I couldn't eat it. It was just, it didn't taste right, so I thought there was something wrong with the meat or something. But even the macaroni and cheese, even that didn't taste very good, so I thought maybe I just wasn't feeling very well. I kind of felt like I had a sinus infection or a chest or a cold or something, and all that really continued on to the next 3 days. So cycle day 18, the only difference, I had some more things. I had hot and cold flashes, and I had in my right ovary, I had palpitations, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I had a headache, and that started on Wednesday and didn't stop until Friday night, I think. The pain in my shoulder was still there. I was nauseated. And then Thursday, May 2nd, I started getting a metallic taste in my mouth. And the blood when I brushed my teeth was still there. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a list, and that's why I keep looking this way. I still felt like I had a cold. I still had loss of appetite. And I was still really, really, really tired. Friday, May 3rd, which was cycle day 19, everything that I had metallic taste in my mouth, sharp pain in my lower back. I had a sharp pain in my boob. It was really weird. It only lasted for a couple seconds. I had leg cramping. I was really emotional these 3 days. I can't stress that more often. I had some sharp pains in both of my ovaries Friday night. It was late at night. I was getting ready to go to bed, and it was pretty bad, and it followed on to the next morning. I went and got my nails done yesterday, but Friday I was chewing on the side of my skin here to get the dead skin off the side of the nail. I was chewing on it, and it hurt my front teeth. It hurt, like it hurt, chewing on my finger, which I thought was just really weird. And then Saturday, which was yesterday, as soon as I woke up, I still had those pains in my ovaries, and it was very really uncomfortable. It wasn't excruciating, but it was really uncomfortable. I woke up in the morning, and I felt like I had a sinus infection. I couldn't breathe through my nose, and my chest kind of hurt. But when I brushed my teeth, it was kind of alarming how much blood was in when I spit. And I already told you that I lost almost 10 pounds in the past week from not eating. I don't know. I don't remember not eating, like, I mean, yeah, I ate less than usual, but not enough to lose 10 pounds. I thought that was really weird. And yeah, I've had nausea, but I've never thrown anything up, so not really making the connection there. And then I cried and cried all night on Friday night, and I was really emotional Saturday morning. I felt better after I took a shower and got dressed, and so I laid in bed until noon, which I never ever do. So Saturday, which was cycle day 20, I laid in bed for hours. I woke up at 8:30 because I can't sleep past 8:30. And I laid in bed until well afternoon. It was 12:30 when I got up. So yeah, I don't ever do that. I don't know. I was just really tired and just didn't feel like moving, and it was just nice to lay in bed and watch TV, I guess. Anyway, so last night, yesterday morning, James had went to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and went and helped his friend's parents move. So he stayed there last night. Well, last night before I went to bed, which I left the house at 3:30 in the afternoon, and I ran errands, and I went to the nail salon, and I went and got something to eat, and I didn't get home until 9:30 at night. So between 3:30 and 9:30, I didn't use the bathroom at all. But by the time I had to go, come home, I had to go pretty bad. So I went to the bathroom, and I did, I peed in a cup like usual. Can't even tell you the last time I went to the bathroom without peeing in a cup. I peed in a cup like usual, and I'm currently taking the digital ovulation test and the just the regular strip ovulation. And the past couple of days, I honestly, I can't tell you a reason why I did this, but I guess I just figured I have the test. I've already peed in the cup. Why not take the test? So I've been doing pregnancy tests the past couple of days. Last night I did usual, I did my ovulation test. I did the pregnancy test, but I just kind of left it there. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't even look at the pregnancy test at all. I was more concerned with the ovulation test because I still haven't gotten a positive OPK. So I get a question mark on my digital ovulation test. The whole reason why I bought it was so I didn't have to sit there and question. I got a question mark. How ridiculous. So anyways, this morning I woke up and I was just up and at 'em like usual. I went downstairs. I started cleaning a little bit before James got home. I came upstairs, and I used the bathroom. But this morning, for some reason, I went to go grab the pregnancy test, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Why am I testing? There's no way even if I am pregnant, there's no way it'll even show up. So, I don't test. I did my ovulation, which they both said no. So, I walked into the bathroom, which is right there. I'm in my bedroom right now. Right there, I dumped out the cup of urine. cleaned the cup out, and then I walked downstairs to go get last night's test so I can add it onto my little chart right here. So I go downstairs and I get the chart, or well, the chart was downstairs with the other stuff, and I come back upstairs and I'm looking at the ovulation kit, and I was about to throw the pregnancy test away because I didn't even look at it yesterday and it's way too early for anything to show anything. I grabbed the pregnancy test, and I did this motion, like to go put it on my nightstand or to throw it away or something, and when I did it, I thought I seen a line. Okay, I'm cycle day 21. I still have a whole week before I can even start the test. There's no way. My head's playing games with me, right? So I look at the test, and the more I look at it, the more I think there is a very, I can't stress how very faint line this is on this test. But there is a line. So I go running into my spare bedroom where my little sister is. She's quite a bit younger than me. She's 17 now. So she was in there sleeping. She stayed the night with me last night. So I go running across the hall to her, and I jump on her bed. I said, Deja, I need you to wake up. You have to wake up. So I jump on top of her, and I'm like, I need you to tell me, is there a line here? She's groggy and she's sleepy, and she was like, where? So I point to where this imaginary line is, and she was like, yeah, there's a line there. And I said, are you sure? You have to be positive. I need to know that you're not like sleeping or dreaming or anything. I need to make sure you are serious and I'm not imagining things. And she said, no, there's a line there. So I literally jumped up on the bed and eek! I don't know. Whatever. And I have a friend who, I know in one of my videos, I had told you guys that she was pregnant. I was really upset about it. Well, she has been so attentive to me this whole week where I've been going through hell, and honestly, I don't think I would have made it through without her. So I called her immediately, and I told her, I said, I think I'm pregnant. So, and I was just talking to her last night, telling her I didn't want to say that out loud, but I thought I was. And I told her, what was going on. I told her it was really so unbelievably faint. And I had my sister double check after she actually was awake, and she said it's definitely there, but it's really light. But I think I'm pregnant. I don't know. I was on the phone with her and I started crying. James came home about an hour after I found out, and I still haven't told him because it's so light, and I'm so scared that even though other people have looked at it and told me they see it too, I'm so scared that I'm imagining it, that it's not real. I mean, the odds that we get pregnant on our first Clomid cycle, and it looks like, Ronnie was right, that I ovulated around the 10th or the 11th, and I'm thinking it was on the 11th, that first day that we had sex, that I messed up when I had sex a day too early. I think that's when we conceived. I really do. So I don't know. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous because I'm trying to make sure James can't hear me. What if it's not there? I'm so excited. What if it's not there? I mean, I can't test again because it's so early that if I go to the bathroom before 8 hours of waiting, it's not going to show up. I'm literally, if I'm right, if this test is right, I am literally 2 weeks pregnant. And so much can happen between now and next week. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. I'm going to continue testing every day. once in the morning, once at night. And hopefully, as long as everything goes okay and this is a viable pregnancy, next Sunday on Mother's Day, I am going to, I'm going to bring my mom a onesie that has something about I love Grandma or something on it. Something that says Grandma. And she's going to be ecstatic. Oh, God, it's going to be the best Mother's Day present ever. She's been wanting this for a really long time. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to tell James. And I felt so bad not telling him when he got home, because he looked at me and I was about to scream, I'm pregnant. But, I don't want to give his hopes up. So, I'm going to wait until I absolutely know, that line is actually there. Which will be in the next couple days. So, I don't want to tell him unless it's real. I still think it's imaginary or something. So, I'm not even gonna bother showing it to you guys because it's so faint. I can barely see it. So I know for a fact that my computer's not gonna pick it up. So, I probably will take a digital one later next week in the morning when I first wake up. Once I can actually see this line without, like, hurting my head looking for it. It's there. It's just so unbelievably faint. Like, if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't see it. Like, look. I know I just said I wasn't going to show it to you, but trying to find something that I can put this behind so you can see. No. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it. I don't know why I'm trying. But James is coming. I have to go. Bye.